Howdy y'all, this is Joe. I am the Mach 1 fireman, and welcome to my Minecraft world. I know a couple of people have requested to see what my Minecraft looks like, and this is it. This is my little base. First thing before we get started, my texture pack that I'm using obviously is not the default texture pack. It's the texture pack from Tyken 132. If I can figure out how to do it, I will link or put a link in the description how to get to his channel and his texture pack and all that good stuff, if I can figure out how to make YouTube work. So let's get started. See all these torches around here. We'll get to that over there in a minute, but all of these torches serve for my mob spawner, which is over there. Like I said, we'll get to that in a minute. This is my little farm, all of my sheeps and cows and pigs. When I first started this world, none of this was snow, and after one of the patches, I don't remember which one, the same one that screwed with everybody, because I started in 1.0, and it changed all my biomes. This is now the snowy biome, and this one is not. So when it rains here, and it snows here. It's pretty odd to see. That over there, that door, is my first rabbit hole. My spawn was right over there. I came right here. It's the first place I dug, because I saw all this and I enjoyed it and I wanted to make something out of it. So let's go up here, take a look. Take a look, take a look. Fence gates. That's my pathways. Little fountain. I think that's pretty cool. I like the glowstone look with Tyken's texture pack. Looks pretty good. That leads to my boat dock, which goes out to the ocean. Over here, this one goes to my reed farm, and this goes right inside. Took me a little while to get this sorted out how I liked it. I like it. Of course, you got the pumpkins. Here's my little storage area. I've got everything set up, metals and tools. All my tools. Turn F3 off. All my tools. I've got wood and dirt, gravel. I'm not going to read it all to you. You can see how it all works. Then we're going to go upstairs to the main house, or main part of the base. This is the coolest thing about Tyken's texture pack. The different pictures. This is actually supposed to be a TV. You can come over here, sit on the couch, watch a little TV, and then we have my enchanting room. Everybody should have an enchanting room. Very cool. Tree farm. Tree farm. Everybody knows what a tree farm looks like. Up. And then that goes all the way up to the top of the mountain. Just a bunch of trees up there. It's a tree farm. So we'll go back down here. And out. And we have melons. Yay, melons. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. And in we go. Over here, slime farm. We'll get to that in a minute. This is my rail house, rail yard. Goes over to my lighthouse, which is my mob spawner. Again, we'll go over there in a minute. And on this side we have zombies. We'll go over there in a minute too. I'll show you the rest of the house first. Let's turn this back on so I can see what I'm doing. See how many melons I got out of all that. Yeah, pretty good bit. Up here, this is, I don't know if I like this or not. That red going up the wall. Yeah, let me know what you think. If anybody actually watches this. I don't know if anybody will or not, but if somebody does and they want to comment, feel free. This is my bedroom. This is where I've spent most of the time working. Stupid door. This is my kitchen. You got your stovetop counters, refrigerator. If you get hungry, just yep, there you go. Got some food. Fireplace. Very nice, very nice. Little reading area if you want to grab a book and have a seat at the table and look out over the majestic scenery. Another cool thing about Tyken's texture pack, the moon, round, not square. Uh, yeah, that's a jungle tree. Yeah, we'll talk about that later, maybe. And we got kitchen table. Dance on the table. Some more Tyken's pictures. And here's the bed. Grand bed. Over here, this is my wheat farm. Lots and lots of wheat. It's kind of automatic. Mostly automatic. Well, hit the button, see what it does. Hit the lever. We'll have some water come down and go, yay! Turn the lever off. The water goes off. And we collect. Of course, I screwed up again. Every time. Do it every time. The reason I say it's kind of automatic is because the water only goes so far. The rest of this is just for looks to make it even. I'll replan all this later. We've got the water hidden in the middle. And then we have water under here. So all of this stays hydrated the whole time. Back out. All of the right here where I built into, this is all part of the mountain. And actually, let me show you one of my little cool things here. Alright, you see that right there? You might not be able to see it. It's a button. So we hit that, we go, yay! Oh, hidden exit. And we'll go down. But all of this was actually here. It was open like this. So I decided to build into it. I actually started over there. But we'll go over there in a minute. I started over there and I dug all the way around and up and out and made it to here, and this is where I decided to make my front door going into the basement. Go back up here to see if we can get this door to work like it's supposed to. There we go. But yeah, been to the nether, obviously. I think I showed you everything up here. That was that's where I was standing. Hit the button. That retracts. You move back, and you fall down. A little emergency exit if you need it. Go take a look at the rest of the house. In here we've got the library. Lots and lots of books. Grab your book, come to the table, have a seat, read your book. I had the tables facing the other way, but I don't like having my back to the door. So, I did put my back to the door. Alright, branch mine. Everybody knows what the branch mine looks like. If you don't, I'm about to show you. We've got both of these go to the same place. This one has just got to stop where I can grab some lava. So we'll go, yay, all the way down. And then out here, this is actually where I started to mine. Before, it's a pretty funny story. When I first decided that I needed to mine, I just started digging out all of this. All of it. By hand. All of it. And then watching some videos on YouTube, I discovered branch mining, which I did over here. Dig one long branch, or one long main hallway. You got a lot of branches that go off of it, all the way down. Pretty cool, in my opinion, but I could be wrong. It's been known to happen. And of course, we got the quick way up. Oh, glad that it's still here. Hit the button, take a minecart, all the way back up. I had steps. You barely see the steps over there. That took it way too long, so I decided to do this. It took a lot of materials, and hopefully this works. Yep, there we go. The problem is we gotta take that off because we'd hit that minecart and go back if we didn't. Don't want to go back. Slime farm, we'll get to that in a minute. Over here, like I said before, every good house needs a library. same one. The other thing every good house needs, swimming pool. So here's my indoor swimming pool. Very nice, very nice. That actually goes to the back side of the mountain. There's a hallway. I haven't done anything with it yet. I thought this was pretty neat. So the way this works with the swimming pool, of course you don't want to just dive in with all your clothes on, so you go to the locker rooms. Right through here you have the women's locker room and the men's locker room. You go back here and there's your lockers. These are not refrigerators, these are lockers. So put your clothes in there, get the clothes out, change clothes, come back out here. Of course, first thing you got to do is off the diving board. Yay! Swim around, have a good time, get wet, yay. And this, like I said, this is where I first came into the mountain. I came up here and dug in. I actually dug in over here, but I ran into water, so I moved over here and dug in here. So, there we go. So let's go take a look and see how the slime farm is doing. It's really not a whole lot. I mean, I haven't, like I said, I've been playing since January, and I've been watching more videos than I've been playing myself, so not really a whole lot. It's some pretty cool stuff, I thought. So we'll go down here to the slime farm. I actually was lucky enough to be on 2 slime chunks together, so that whole area is 1 slime chunk, and made it out of glass. Took a long time to do that, but it works fairly well. I've come down here before. I've actually sent a picture to a buddy of mine that shows how it really gets going sometimes, and just slap full of slimes. But we'll go back up. And now that's where I drop down. Ooh, I need to eat. Let's start with that. And then we'll do this. So we go up. Up and away. And this little area right here, I'll show you that in just a second. And there we go. And we're out. Couple cool little things, cool little, not really hidden, but if you don't know what to look for, then you won't find it. Got a button right there. Little fun little exit, goes outside to a little outdoor bathing area or fountain or whatever you want to call it. And then that right over there is a swimming pool. Like I said, reed farm. It's a reed farm. And if we want to go back in, we go back in. So let's go take a look at the lighthouse. Now all of this that I'm showing you is done by hand. I don't use mods, mainly because I can't figure out how to make them work. So everything that you see, I have done myself. I don't use MC Edit, I don't use too many items, I don't use any of that stuff. Not because I'm a purist or because, I think I'm better than anybody else. It's because I'm basically too stupid to make mods work. I tried to download too many items, I couldn't make it work. So this is the lighthouse. It's my mob spawner. This mob spawner was done by, I pretty much copied it directly from a guy named Monkey Farm. I'll also post a link, again, if I can get it figured out, to his channel, or to his, at least to the mob spawner. He calls it Mobs on Demand. See the little zombie guy there? Zombie. It's actually a lot of pistons. You go over here, because there are Let's see, there are 35 mobs up there right now. So we hit this. Water swooshes all around. And it basically funnels them all to the middle. And they all start dropping. Like Mr. Monkey Farm says, it's mobs on demand whenever you want them. Then you come right over here and you go, hi-ya! Kill them all. I actually had to add this little half slab in here because, you know, they were falling to their death. And I wanted to use this as a experience grinder, I guess. So, if you want to grab the items, just walk up here to the corners. And that's it. That's it. That's all for that. And then I have my nether portal over here. Oh, let me show you. When I originally built this, it wasn't for the mob spawner. It was actually a lighthouse. Now all of these torches help with the spawn rate in the mob spawner. But as I said, this was originally a lighthouse, and I built it up and I started building on top of it, and that's when I hit the original ceiling height of 164 or whatever it was. So I couldn't build it up any higher, but I did go ahead and build the lightkeeper's house, because every lighthouse needs a lightkeeper and every lightkeeper needs a house. So I built this house myself, like I said, from scratch, all on my own. Stupid door. And the reason I did it right here is because over here it's a giant ocean. And on this side of this little hill is, of course, NPC Village. Yay! And then that's my base over there. You may or may not be able to see it. I don't know. I don't know how well YouTube's going to translate that. But this is the NPC Village. Everybody's seen one of these. Of course, there are no NPCs on here. They, when they did the patch, and it's frustrated me so much, when they implemented the patch that makes the zombies attack the villagers, if it's on hard, they bust down the doors. So yeah, I had it on hard over here working on my mob spawner. And yeah, zombies killed all of my villagers. Every single one of them. And I spent like 2 hours, because this was all, there was gravel here, the walkway, and then that door was too high, and there were guys trapped in there, and the pathway was all screwed up. So I spent like 2 or 3 hours getting this all to where it looks good, and the villagers had nice places to walk around. Yeah, then they all got themselves killed by zombies. Now this over here, again, I built this on my own. So just your basic brick house, square, made out of brick. It's a house. Really like this house. It's just hadn't done anything on the inside. Attic, whatever. It's a house. Well, let's run over here. We'll take a look in the nether. I have no idea how long this video is right now. Looks interesting from this far away. Just a giant rectangle of cobblestone. Took a lot of cobble, lots and lots of cobble, as I'm sure you can well imagine. Had to make this because zombies kept getting in. They can't get through that, therefore they can't get up here to break into my doors. Take a quick trip to the nether, and like I said, when I first started playing this, I don't know that they had the nether fortress in here. So that cart path right there goes over like, I don't know, 2,000 blocks away to the closest nether fortress I could find. Way, way the heck on out there, I guess. But it took me forever to make it all the way, to find it first of all, and then build the track. And there's a couple blaze spawners that I haven't done anything with yet, I guess. Yep, nothing to the nether, as always. The part that really irritates me, because I originally had my nether portal in my main house, where the tree farm is now, is where my nether portal was. But when I decided to build the mob spawner, I wanted to, I figured that'd be a good spot for the nether portal. The problem is, when I come out of the nether, I'm now on top of my mountain, where my tree farm is. I say, I told you we'd get to that later. It's a tree farm. They're not growing. Dang it. Grow. I put glass ceiling up there. That way you don't get those really, really tall trees that have all the branches and everything, because those are a pain. So with this, you can just dig straight across, or chop straight across and straight up, and you get all the wood. And I had all of the darkwood trees over here. Same type of thing, but I guess those aren't high enough. Need to raise those up a little bit. Yeah, well, I'll do that later, obviously. This is not a let's play, this is just a walkthrough. This also took me a long time to do. These are all half slabs, so you can sprint up and down. That's also the nether portal being up there. It's also why I took the minecart. I'm sure you noticed that, because yeah, like I said, back in my original base. Yay. It's another cool thing. I of course had my brightness all the way up. Turn it down to moody. You sit here and watch TV, it actually looks like the TV is lit up, like a TV normally is. It's because there's a piece of lightstone back behind that painting, because that's all that is a painting. I thought that was pretty cool little effect there. But we'll turn this back up so we can see. Put our minecart back. Yep, there goes lighthouse. Wasn't anything else over there. This is actually pretty cool. This is the same cart, or same path we took to from the mine. I have the extra minecart. I forgot to show you that part. Anyway, this goes over to the mob spawner, or the mob zombie spawner. Zombies! Down, up. Pretty self-explanatory. Hiya! Right, and back behind there is a zombie spawner. All zombies must die. And they get washed across. I believe they go underneath, and they go straight up 20 something blocks and drop. Oop, there's one. What's up, dude? And it's I'm far enough away here to where I'm in range of the spawner, so they will still spawn, but not so close that the zombies that are here interfere with the spawn rate of the spawner that's in there. I think you have to be 16 blocks away for it to spawn, but it won't spawn if there are any zombies within 8 blocks. So there you go. And they fall, and they're 1 or 2 hit kills with the melon. A lot of stuff. The rest of this has all been explored. I just hadn't done anything with it yet. We'll go back up. I want to show you the cool thing. I got two more things to show you, then we'll call it quits, because I'm sure you're tired of my ramblings. It's a long way up, long way down. Again, this all took forever. Oh, dang. Stupid creepers. Okay, so like I said, the mine straight that way. Ooh, look out. We don't want to go that way. However, since we don't take the mine cart to get to the mine, we have the mine cart that we rode up from the mine, if that makes sense. So what we need to do is we need to send the mine cart back down to the bottom of the mine so we have something to ride up next time we go down there. So, without getting in it, hit the button, and it should turn left. And there it goes. And that'll take it straight back down to the mine. Whereas us, if we're in the mine cart, and the way, it took me forever searching on YouTube to figure out the how to do this. But there's a detector rail, and there's redstone underneath, connected to this, or connected to a torch, I believe, underneath of this. So when the minecart hits this, it switches. If the minecart is empty, it's far enough away that it switches back before the empty minecart gets here. So the empty minecart will turn left, hit this accelerator pad, is what I call it, hit the accelerator pads and go back down to the bottom of the mine. But minecarts go faster if they're occupied. So we hit this in a minecart, we get to this junction while it's still turning to the right, so we go to the right down to the zombie spawner. I thought that was pretty cool. I may be wrong. I doubt it though. One more cool thing. Stupid door. One more cool thing that I want to show you that I'm sure somebody has figured it out before, but I have not seen it. This is not it. This is cool though. Yaha! Another little secret exit. But got 2 pistons pulling it back, and then 4 pistons pulling all of it over. That took me a while to figure out too. Now this, like I said, I don't know if this is useful. I just started playing an SMP server myself, so I don't know. Okay, this is my emergency exit. Say somebody's chasing you, you're running for whatever reason, I don't know. You have your little cutout here. Alright, so remember this torch. That torch right there. Actually, we're going to mark it. Okay, this is where it is. So what you do, you run up here, hit that pressure plate, and you fall. And you run. Now, this is all this is an exit. You come out here, and you're at your reed farm. Or, for me, I'm at my reed farm. Now you can't see that from the outside. There's no way to get to it from the outside. There are no hidden buttons out here. It's just an emergency exit. The reason I think that is so cool, let me get back up here to it, is a little lag. The reason I think it's so cool is the person that's chasing you, all they're going to see is a solid wall with a pressure plate. Now if you remember, this was actually recessed back and the pressure plate was sitting on top of it. So even if they grab the pressure plate and go to put it down, it's not going to do anything. See, they don't know where to put it, because obviously these are not all going to be here to show you where it was. All they're going to see is the pressure plate. And it's not going to do anything. Actually, all they're going to see is this. the way that works. I'm sure you all know, but it's just 2 regular pistons instead of sticky pistons. And the pressure plate was here, so when you hop on it, this piston pulls back, it receives power from here, powers all of this, which powers these 2 regular pistons. And of course, when that pulls back, the pressure plate pops off, and these 2, like I said, were dirt blocks. They'll push forward, perfect solid wall. But yep, that's about it. That's all I got to show you. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much and I don't sound like an idiot. If I do, I probably won't even be posting this. If not, we'll see. Thanks for watching. The one of you that I know will watch this. The rest of you, happy day.